What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB. Once again, big shout out to my dog, Martin Skirsis, for coming through and loosening up the coins. So, we got some diabolical news for the great and washed masses right now regarding pig eyes. No, I like Darren Till, to be fair. I like him punching up old men so far. But listen, he wanted to fade. He wanted to have a go on Mr. Love Island, Timmy Fumbles, and he bottled it. Rightfully so. I think, listen, Darren Till would do what was supposed to be done by Fake the Cake Paul. Yeah, he would fill Tommy in. Tommy went life and death with £140 hopping around like a jack in the box. KSI, man, he'd weigh Tommy in differently, honestly. He'd weigh him in. Proper. Old school, he'd weigh him in. Anyway, Darren Till. Oh, it's been bad. I feel bad for Big Conk right now, man. I feel bad for Big Conk. This is what they say. Old heads, yeah, I get it. I'm getting older every day that goes by. And you feel the same. I feel the same as I did when I was about 20. I can imagine when I'm 50, I'll be feeling the same as I'm 20. Right? So, I get why these old heads don't know what lane they're in. Yeah. But there should really be a time. And I'm trying to think now. I don't think old heads back in the day, I don't know, when Sugar Ray Leonard retired, was he always talking the smoke with the young heads coming up? 15 years his junior. I wasn't there, but I don't really remember so much. I don't really remember hearing about it so much. They ascended to retirement. And it's not like Carl Froch is newly retired, but they ascend to retirement and they play their position. They get on the commentary team and they're pretty stoic, I think is the right word to use. Carl Froch, the conk, he's like a 48-year-old man who's going on 25. He thinks he's still in the mix, and that's a danger. It's not dangerous, but he's become a troll basically now. He gives it this one. Oh, AB, you're a troll. Yeah, but that's the point. To be fair, I'm broke as a joke as well. If I was a stoic world champion with 5 mil in the bag, 10 mil in the bag, yeah, what am I woofing for, right? I'm here for my daily bread, man. You understand that one there? Hand to mouth, man, I'm living. It's got to be done. And this is a needs must, man. It's a needs must. I come on this internet and waffle. Do you think if I had 10 large rolling in, I'd be doing this? No, I would not. So it's one of them ones. Carl Froch, he's that guy though. Never mind 10 large. He's probably got 10, 20 large rolling in from interest, just sitting back. Yeah? That's what he's got. And he chooses to come on here and give it that. Now, as it pertains to this situation, we know... In fact, let me play you some of the clips right quick. This is Carl Froch on Darren Till back in May. Oh, come on, people.
A guy called Darren Till, yeah, he's been calling me out. He's been chatting shit, basically. Someone sent me a clip of him fighting a guy called Masvidal. Okay, now he was asleep. Is he woke up yet? Is somebody find Darren Till? Is he woke up? Can you imagine? See, this is what I'm talking about. You've got someone like Till calling me out. He's getting absolutely fucking ironed out by Masvidal with half a punch that's clipped him on the chin. Can you imagine if a professional boxer, as myself, my sort of level, you know what I've done, you know where I've been. Can you imagine if I hit him with a right hand or a right uppercut straight on the very lane? It would be absolute fucking wipeout, game over. Problem is for Darren Till, I've been retired 11 years. I'm not interested. I don't want to fight anymore. Don't call my name out to give yourself credence. Listen, if the money was there and it was big enough, I'd certainly take a look at it. But
all right, that's one of them. I'm not going to go into... Oh, you know what? Since I'm here, I'll do it now. Here's another one.
I was actually offered the fight with Darren Till. Mums Taylor phoned me up and said to me, look, I'll offer you the fight. One bad little bit of buns, really. And I thought to myself, I need at least 4 weeks in the gym, and it was over Christmas, and I'm busy with the family. I go away, I've been skiing, I've been travelling around, I've been doing a lot, and I thought, I'm only going to have a week, actually, from being back on UK soil to actually getting in the ring. And I thought, 1 week's probably not enough, even for the Cobra, the former Unified World Champ Hall of Famer, to go in there and bash up somebody who can't fight in the boxing ring like Darren Till. I should have probably took it, to be honest, because I think I'd have only needed a couple of rounds of shadow boxing to deal with Darren Till. I was actually offered the fight.
Alright, so you get the point. He's saying, yeah, imagine if you got clipped by Masvidal, and imagine what a pro boxer would do. Now, the truth is about this pro boxer myth, I'm going to call it a myth at this point, honestly. it has become a bit mythical for me. I was on the bandwagon a year or two ago, yeah. I was like, yeah, he's a pro boxer, he'll do anything. No, these YouTubers will do nothing. And for the majority of cases, it might be true, but I've seen these old heads now. I've seen these old heads, man. They're not making it look good. Okay, Mike is what? I think Mike was 11 years older than Carl, but whatever. 11, right? Come on. Yeah? Oh, he's a pro boxer and he did this, he did that. Fake Paul completely useless as well. Darren Till, I think he can fight. Fake Paul can't fight at all. So Mike being 60, he should still be able to deal with Fake Paul. He's an idiot, right? Oh, he's a boxer. When you get to 50, which Carl is now, I don't think it counts the same, honestly. Now, if Carl was fighting an untrained 30-year-old, have at it. I think once you get to 50, though, it don't really matter what you did when you were 25, 30, honestly. I've seen Dillian White 37, right? Now, you can say Town was a generational talent, which he may or may not be, but you get the point, that's 37, 50, folks, 50. And Carl Froch, unfortunately, he's been around in this new age era where this ain't the George Foreman water that we're consuming. We don't know what they're putting in the water. All I can tell you is, man are getting shot quickly. Yeah? People are washed up at 35, can't hold a shot. And they weren't even taking that many big shots. It wasn't like the 90s where you saw people. I saw Shannon Briggs and George Foreman. I couldn't believe the shots he was taking. Because half of one of them shots from Shannon Briggs would have AJ out flat, Dillian White out flat. All the man would be out flat, to tell the truth. Few would be out flat as well, like, for sure, right? But anyway, I've set the scene now. There's beef there going back and forth with Darren Till. Darren Till fought Luke Rockhold. Shout out to the cat in the comments. That was a good one. Luke Rockhold. Stiff looking ass model. Get him out of here, man. Get him back on the cat run. Corny looking dude. He fought Luke Rockhold. And Carl Froch, for whatever reason, was there. And that's when it kicked off. And I got this leaked footage here. That's what I got. So I'll get this leaked footage up here. It all kicked off. Darren stuck it right on him. Like he stole something. Here we go. Alright, so Darren jumps out the ring. And then we have this situation as well. This is moments after. So Darren hops out the ring, sticks it on Carl. Carl sits there eating his apple. And I'm going to do a video tomorrow on Carl's response, because that needs to be broken down. But Carl's basically saying, oh, you know, I was so unimpressed. And I thought, you don't want it, man, end of the day. Carl knew. He shit himself. Listen, man. Yeah? And what I don't like is, it's the old head homosexuals. Yeah, the old homosexuals come out and say things like, yeah, Carl would render him in one round. And I was there at one point. I'd have told you the same things. But now, I'm seeing for me now, ultimately, in these end times, seeing is believing. I'm not doing no more speculating. If I see Carl Froch go in there and render Darren Till unconscious, fair play. But I'm going to call it as I see it. And Carl knew if he got out of that seat and made a scene, and I think he even says as much, he says as much in his video. He's like, yeah, well, if I got up, it means it will happen. He shit himself. I don't want it, man. So my point is, you can't jump on the internet. Well, you can, but you make you a goof troop. Yeah, you lose your stoicism. You lose your... Because you're talking like you can do something, and you're not, right? Just say nothing at all. We've all been knocked out or knocked down as such. Or not, you know what I mean? Like, if you're in a fight game, everyone gets knocked down, everyone gets knocked out. It is what it is. Trolling Darren Till for getting knocked out. It's like, that's what internet geeks do, like myself. Stoic, would Sugar Ray Leonard be trolling some fighter who got knocked out? Who's 15 years his, well, I think it's more than that, but about 15 years his junior? Probably not. Was George Foreman trolling old young dudes getting popped? In fact, I don't even remember Mike Tyson, who's more of the edgy guys. Was he trolling people he wasn't fighting, who were 15 years younger than him, for getting knocked out? I doubt it, honestly. So Carl Froch is representative of the new age of boxing. That has to be said. Yeah? Having a laugh at someone else getting knocked out. That is internet gimp, like myself. That is what we do. Internet gimps who've done nothing. Yeah, that's the honest truth, right? You're supposed to be sitting there, but the fact you went to the fight, you might as well have got up and then bottled it at home. Because the fact you've sat there now, calculated it, I'm a bit old, a bit long in the tooth. But you knew you was old and long in the tooth when you was yapping on YouTube. Oh, imagine if I'd have hit him. Let's not do no more imagining. That's what I'm saying. I'm done with the imagining. Yeah? Do it or don't. You can't have it. There's no such thing as an old head card. Yeah? I would do this, but I'm old. Well, you do nothing then, right? That is what being old is. Yeah, but I woulda, coulda, shoulda, but I'm old. Well, just say nothing then. In fact, what you should say is the truth. The truth is I'm old and I do nothing. Because that is what you do, ultimately. Because if you do something, you'd say, send the contract and I'll do it. You'll do nothing, is the truth. Rightly or wrongly, I'm not interested in 15 years ago. 15 years ago, you would have done something. That's not the case now. We could all trade off what we might have done. I could have been a SpaceX Tesla owner, right? Since we're throwing things out we could have, would have, should have done 10 years ago, we could all do shit, right? The fact of the matter is, you, Carl, big conk, will do nothing. And it's sad to say, but you will do nothing. I was there saying, yeah, you do this, you do that, but I don't know, I'm not sure you do anything, man. Honestly. Yeah? Anyway, it gets worse for Carl. And this is this post here. Oh, wait a minute. So Carl's sitting there eating nervously, in my opinion, eating his apple when Darren Till hops out of the arena. And you see this little clip here. Yeah, you watch this one here, look. There's a little, I'm not sure what you call it, but you have to watch the body language here. So Carl's eating his apple. And then you got big, what's his name? Clifton Mitchell. You got big Cliff here. And I met Clifton once. He wouldn't know me, but I met him, and he seemed like a nice guy, man. So I like good energy. That's all I can say about Big Cliff, Big Mitchell, man. But anyway, so what happens is, yeah, Clifton starts moving. You can see Clifton's arm there. He starts moving people out of the way between Carl. There's people between Carl and Darren. You see Clifton here, yeah. He's like a head security guy. He moves. See, he moves him out of the way. You can see his arm on his shoulder there, yeah? He moves him out of the way. Look, Clifton's like, he's in the mix. He's like this. He can't wait. Look, he's gagging for it to watch. And you see, at the point... Wait there a minute. So as Clifton's licking his lips. Yeah, he's licking his lips for this drama here. And as Clifton's moving this dude out of the way, Carl looks up like, whoa, are you not going to... I want you to put more people in front. I want you to put more people in front. So Carl gives him the side eye as if to say, why are you moving? Just focus on Carl's eyes now. I'll make it big again. That's what I'll do. Carl looks up as if to say, why are you moving people out of the way for? Why are you egging this on? I swear down, that's what happened. Watch. Now watch. You see that? You see that there? Carl's looking at him as he moves him out of the way. Watch. Let's have a look at Carl. Let's see if we can get the frame, man. Look at Carl's like, Cliff, mate, get more. We want more bodies. Get more heavies in the way. Yeah. So after that point, Darren gets back. After the fight. He jumped out the ring, sticks it on Carl. Then after the fight, that's when this clip occurs. Sorry, after he jumped out the ring, that's when this clip occurs.
Yeah, right there. Where the fuck is Carl Froch, you little shithouse? Come on, get in this fucking ring. You've got so much to say on your little YouTube channel with 10k viewers. Get in this fucking ring, you little shithouse. Shithouse. He's fucked off. He's fucked off. Yeah, he's not about that life. Mind you, he is 50, so I might not call him out then, fucker.
Alright, so that's when. So what? And Carl says this on his own channel. He admits, he's like, yeah. So after Darren Till, after Pig Eye sticks it on him, yeah. Carl, like and this is what I'm saying about being nervous. And I think I've been there myself, man. I've been there with the rubber dinghy dons years ago. Yeah, listen, man. Yeah. I came from a good home. I'm not a gangster like that, man. I came from a good home. My IQ ain't low, so I can tell when things might go left, man. Yeah, I can tell when it might go left. And I ain't trying to get chefed up by a rubber dinghy man who ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I mean? So I can read social situations, and I'm telling you now, Carl came from a good home as well. Yeah, he came from a good home. He's a good boy, like the YB. Yeah, and he knew someone was going left, and he checked out of there differently, man. He didn't want no more. Yeah, he saw this interaction here, and he thought, oh, I'm out of here. I don't want no more of this, and he left. He left the arena, honestly. So if all the homosexuals are saying, no, Carl was eating an apple, he was chilling. If he was really eating an apple and chilling, yeah, why leave? Just sit there, eat your apple. You don't need to run off. That's where he lost it for me. I might admit, he looked okay, sitting there eating the apple, but getting up so quickly. This all happened within 3 minutes. So Darren Till's jumped out, he's got back in the ring to do the interview. And in that minute or two that surpassed between putting it on Carl and getting back in the ring, is when Carl's left. So that tells you, Carl, and this is the thing with aging, your ability to risk. Men become less risk taken as they get older. They become more risk averse. Yeah? And that's what happens here with Carl. He's an old dog. An old dog like Tony Bellew just wants to get home. Yeah, you don't want to be rolling around on the floor with a rubber dinghy dons as such, right? If Darren Till was a rubber dinghy don, and what I mean by that is someone who's unhinged, has nothing to lose, deep psychological problems, yeah, psychiatric issues, which is how Darren Till looked. He jumps out, he's feral, yeah, untamed, unwell, okay. And Carl's thinking, I just want to get home, put my feet up and get a cup of tea. That's what he wanted to do. And he's got every right to do that, but just don't jump on the internet, man. Play your position. Play your role in this realm right now, which is the old head role. Because I want to hear about, I'd hit him on the very lane, and imagine if I hit him. Because the low IQ masses, they go, yeah, Carl, 50 years ago, you'd have hit him on the... No, don't do that, man. It makes you look. It ruins your. Unless you're gonna do it. Let's say Sugar Ray Leonard or George Foreman was calling out a 35-year-old or 32-year-old. If you're gonna do it, you say, "Listen, man, you're sweet. If I hit you, your new age arse is grass." If you do it, then fair play to you. But you can't be doing that, man. You can't be sticking it on the internet. It's hard on the internet, right? Put it right on him. He gets in front of you, and you've sat there, and then you've scurried off. That's wicked, man. That's crazy, seriously, man. And by the way, where was Carl Froch's mans? Where was that rubber dinghy dong? Sanchez, what was his name? Sanchai Arai, something. Remember that one there? The dude with the turban on. Where was he at, man? Where was Bin Laden? No, you're wicked, man. Where was Osama at, man? Do you know what I'm talking about? Because this is what I'm saying about new friends. I think if Carl Froch had been sat there with Porky might have got up, right? Porky might have got up waving the England flag. He might have done that. But these men that come over on dinghy, they ain't got no... That cat's there to dig your pocket, Carl. He's there for his weekly stipend. Where was he at? He was like this. He was like, yeah, Carl, I got you, bro. I got you. I'm going to the toilet. That's where he was at, man. He ain't down for the cause like that. You got old head Carl who be with the talking, one man deep. Yeah, and what I find weird is Carl did a video that night in reaction to this. And you can see the camera moving. This video here. He did a video. So I can assume that video producer, the Turban Donny, was there. The point is, where he at, man? Yeah, if you see it, because really, Carl's the money here. Yeah? If I'm producing with Carl, I'm hopping in there. I'm a crash dummy, right? I'm expendable. And in my mind, I'm thinking, well, there's plenty of security here. I might take some licks, but I'm gonna. Who are you talking to, man? Big eyes. You see what I mean? You're supposed to be the crash dummy. You're supposed to take a bullet for Carl. He the money, right? Yeah. I'm expendable. Yeah. Carl got lawyer fees. Carl got hospital bills. He got that money. He got that patent for man, right? Where was the crash dummy at, man? Where was that turban dummy at? Oops, he was missing somewhere, man. He in the back. He saw what was happening. He saw it going left. He thought, okay, now, man, Carl's getting into him. I'm out of dodge. That's what he did. He was at the toilet, man. Like Eggy Hearn would be. If Carl and Eggy Hearn were like out together and they got into it, Eggy would be, listen, man, Eggy would be out of it. Eggy Hearns, he'd find a way to finesse himself, even if it meant putting Carl Froch in greater danger. If Eggy could negotiate a way to get Carl deeper in, Eggy would be this guy. Let's say Eggy and Carl Froch are walking home on a Saturday night, and some unhinged psychiatric cases, rubber dinghy cats, pulled up here. Eggy would be like, yeah, Carl, you know his best mate, Tommy Robinstein. Yeah, I can't believe the things Carl's been saying about you, man, in hotels. That's what Eggy would do. Yeah, I tried to tell him it was wrong. I love you, man, coming over here and getting free hotels. And I think you should get dentistry care as well. That's what Eggy would be doing, man, for sure. Carl's a bit more... Well, he clearly thinks things through because he ducked out of Dodge. Right? Anyway, let's get to the last part of this video. Oh, man. Let's get to the last part of this video. That Osama bar is killing me, man. That's nuts. Prejudicial bars right now, folks. Stereotypical bars from the YB, man. Bosh. Alright, here we go. Let's get to this one here. This is the post-fight press conference.
I can't lie, it was just so easy.
Darren, you went for Carl Froch at the end there. Where does this lead us? Is this a potential next main event?
I just don't think I'm going to get a fight in the influencer scene now, boxing, so I've got to go with these guys. And Carl, he was scurrying out of there, mate. Like, where did he go? Where did he go? Like, is he in here? Where is he, mate?
Oh, this bit's evil. So Darren Till says, where is he? No, he says, Carl Froch scurried out of there. And then at one point he goes, where is he? And he looks under the desk, I swear down.
It's just so easy.
Darren, you went for Carl Froch at the end there. Where does this lead us? Is this a potential next main event?
I just don't think I'm going to get a fight in the influencer scene now, boxing, so I've got to go with these guys. And Carl, he was scurrying out of there, mate. Like,
oh, come on, man. Oh, come on, people, man. Come on, man. It's all these moody things, man. It's all these moody things we got up here, man. Come on, people. It's not even high on the RAM, to be fair.
Where did he go? Where did he go? I just don't think I'm going to get a fight in the influencer scene now, boxing, so I've got to go with these guys. And Carl, he was scurrying out of there, mate. Like, where did he go? Where did he go? Like, is he in here? Is he
Look, he points under the thing. Look, he goes, is he in there? And he looks down, he looks under the table. That's wicked, man. He scurried off, and where is he, man? Is he in there? I do like the northerner patter, I'm gonna be honest. The southerner patter is more kind of, it's more in your face. It's more like, I'll go to my kitchen and chef you with the thing. You know what I mean? It's not as I mean, apparently they're doing it up north as well now, but still, you get the point. I think Northerners have got quite I find it funny, man, I'm not going to lie. Where is he? Is he in here? Is he under this? And that's what happens. When you talk the most here, at the very least, you have to back it. Bottom line, you have to back it. Particularly if you're going to be engaged in public settings, right? Now, if you're going to stay on the internet, that's one thing. But if you're going to be out there like that, you got to at least pretend to be 10 toes down. Because if you're not, and you're nervous, it will show. And that's what happened here. Carl's nervous. He didn't want to be there no more. He didn't, at the end of the day. He didn't want to be there, man. And that's quite sad to see, if I'm honest. He doesn't want to back the beef. He talked a bunch. He don't want it. Oh, I'm retired. I'm an old man. Why are you... That victim mentality, as such. Oh, why are you picking on me? I'm 50. I thought you'd knock him out on the very Lynn. Which is it? Are you 50 or you can knock him out on the very Lynn? Do you know what I'm saying? It's just a bit mad. And there's one more bit here.
Gates, you know what I mean? I wish I could have done more. I was loving it in there. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right, Carl Froch. He was ringside. You lost it, really, didn't you, Adam?
Obviously I did. Does he want to fucking fight or not? Because I want to fight Carl Froch. Let's fucking go. Let's sell out Wembley, let's do it. But the little shithouse ran away. He left the arena before I could even get him in the ring. Little crazy fucking turd. Where is he at? He's a parcel, that guy. Mate, that guy's a parcel.
What would you have said to him? If he did get in a ring, maybe tried to shake your hands.
Right up in his grill and said, what are you saying now? What, lad? Like, he's chatting all, like, look, let's just be real for a sec. He was one of the best British boxers.
That's the thing. Darren Till gives him some credit, but at the end of the day, I think old heads have to play their position unless they're really trying to do it like that. And that's the bottom line here. You look bad. Tell the truth. Now, obviously, with all respect, Kyle, if he got in there and even if he didn't plaster Darren Till, you'd respect him for backing it. You haven't always got to win. But you can't just talk about what you do. It becomes cringe. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Why does it become cringe? You just talk too much. Anyone who does that, right? Oh, I do this, I do that, I'd put it right on his chops. Anyway, tomorrow we're gonna do the Carl Froch breakdown, but yeah, he don't want no more. He's shook, honestly. Carl Froch is shook of Darren Till. And that's the bottom line. I think I was even saying a year ago, yeah, Carl would nail it on him. But not now. Sorry. I can't do it now. Anyway, smash the like button, subscribe. Check out my Patreon, man. Whoop-de-whoop. We got over 1 million exclusive videos of the YB. Talking all topics. Deep boxing breakdowns. And other political. El Tengu. Look into the Tengu. Yeah, that's a leaked one for you, man. Look into the Tengu. That's what we're talking about. Tengu. Yeah, the Tengu are an ancient Japanese mystical creature which loves gold. I swear down. This thing's like 4,000 years old. It loves gold. Has a big old beak. And I'll say no more. Patreon.com/the YB. Click the bindy, man. Yeah. Bosh.